If you're from a middle class family or a low income household, one of the costliest mistakes you'd make, especially if you're a young person just starting out in the real world after school, is to not realize that you are on a completely different journey with different timelines from your counterparts or colleagues that come from wealthy homes. The reason is because those who are coming from wealthy families, those who are coming from high income households, have certain advantages that accrue to them that give them a head start. But for you, coming from a low income household or a middle class family, there are certain things you'd have to do that might not exactly look normal to those other people. I'm going to tell you a story. I finished from the University of Lagos, right? But my mom doesn't stay in Lagos. So once I was done with school, I traveled back home for like a week. I spent a week with her for her birthday. And after that week, I came back to Lagos to start my life. My house hunting journey started because, by God's grace, I got a job while I was in my final year. If you've done house hunting in Lagos, you understand that it's very tough if you're just starting out. Typically, if you're just leaving school, you either have to swap with someone or pair with a couple of people, or sometimes just stay with someone without paying anything because the prices are ridiculous. I had some savings, but if I was going to survive, I had to pair with a few friends. Do you know why? Because if I spent all my savings on my apartment fees, it was going to swallow everything I had saved up. As decently paid as I was, in that my first salary that I was earning was my accommodation money. In that same salary was my feeding money, transportation money, gadget money. Everything that I needed was in that salary. But this is not the case for someone, for example, who is based in Lagos, that comes from a wealthy family, that their parents are giving a head start. First of all, the accommodation is going to be sorted. They don't have to spend that money on rent. They can just stay in their house easily. Secondly, they'll be able to save more because there are certain costs here and there, some miscellaneous expenses that will be taken care of by their parents. Why? Because they care for them. Finally, because they are saving more and they don't have much pressure on them, they are able to be more creative. They can have more ideas. And if you're one of those people that say, don't mind them, these are people that have it good in life, don't you wonder for your children? Why are you criticizing something that you desire for your kids? It's a very weird mindset when you're attacking people because they have an advantage in life. No, life deals people different hands. The hand that life has dealt you, you make the best out of the situation. And in your case, if you're not part of the wealthy folks or you don't come from a wealthy background, you have a responsibility to do different things and fundamentally don't compare yourself to those people. Because even though two of you are entry level, your own entry level is different though. What I did in my own case was that at some point I was working 3 jobs while still building my business on the side. 3 solid jobs. All of them were remote to the glory of God. There were times where I needed to take drugs to sleep. I don't mean hard drugs. I mean Panadol and paracetamol because I was having headaches every single day. I was burning out. I didn't know what to do with myself. Because of what I was trying to build, because of the kind of expenses on my head, I needed to work different jobs at that time for that season. And that season passed. And then I eventually became a bit stable to go to the next level that I wanted to get to. What saved me was that I had relevant skills. It was just not one thing that was giving me money. I had relevant skills. My public speaking coaching was giving me money. My digital marketing skills were giving me money. My social media strategy skills were giving me money. My communication consulting skills were giving me money, right? So I was doing all these things and I was getting money as a result. Don't waste the burning passion you have to make something out of your life. Develop yourself. Learn skills. And you see who you can become. Finally, remember that 2025 is literally here. If you want to thrive on social media, you want to close more sales, you want to increase your client base, you want to drive traffic and demand to your personal brand or your business brand, we have created the most exceptional business and marketing program for you. All you need to do to gain access to it is to send us a DM and someone is going to attend to you.